final of this Dominion match. So it is Domsonians against Aposto Ruler, and it's a base deck game. So we've been playing tonight. We've played 7 rounds of the base deck, and there was then a playoff for the semi-finals between Aposto Ruler and I think it was Fanatical Lime. And now the grand final, because Domsonians was on 100% before, so he's made it straight through to the final. And so it's Domsonians against Aposto Ruler. Domsonians gets to start. Okay, I'm just going to check my other machine so that I get the Twitch chat on. Please do join in the chat, and I'll just be 1 second getting that all set up. Okay. My real name, by the way, is Natasha Regan, and I play Dominion under the name Clawmac Attack. Okay, I'm just gonna open my Twitch to check that's all going. Right. So, okay, in this game we have a ball for trashing. Domsonians has chosen not actually to go for this chapel. In this game, we have... Okay, that is all working, and I'm going to just get the chat showing already as well. Okay, fine, I am with you. So, Aposto Ruler's got a lab. Domsonians has now got a chapel. So both players have got a chapel. So what we're going to see is that they trash right down, and then what would I say? I don't know. You'd want to mark it at some point for a buy. You'd want laboratory, and you probably then just want to buy some big coins and be done with it. That's what I think. But let's see what the experts do. So what's happened in the trash so far? Oh gosh, quite a bit's been trashed already. 5 coppers and 2 estate. So what you want to do in Dominion is get rid of your junk first of all, then build up. Hi, Mike. Hello. And then build up money to buy things with. If you've got the buy, then that means you can buy kind of more than one thing. You're trying to get the provinces in the end, but you don't want to get them too early. The other interesting thing in this game is you've got gardens. Which can give you victory points, but we won't see that being played at all, I don't think, in this game, because people are trashing down, and so the gardens aren't going to be worth much. They're worth more. I'll just show you what these cards are. So, this one's worth 1 victory point for 10 cards rounded down. So if you don't have 20 points, it's not going to be worth more than 2. Okay, so Aposto Ruler has got a laboratory. He has now got a market. I'm assuming both these players are he's. I'm going to say he's because I think they both are. Actually, I know it's Matt Tucker, and I'm just going to find out Aposto Ruler. Mike might help me out. Sorry, Matthew. Apostolos Grivas. Okay, so these are the players. And so we're both going to get very, very slim decks here. So just go to hardly any cards, but they'll have got rid of their initial cards. I think this Domsonians only has 6 cards now. So you really get your deck nice and slim. So you know that all the cards you're going to get will be really good. And then I expect to see him building up like golds and stuff. So they've got markets. They've each got markets to get that buy. They've got laboratory to get through the deck. They've got the chapel to get rid of the junk, and that's what they've got. And then they're going to just get. They've got some silvers. They're going to just get coins and provinces. I think it won't be a terribly subtle game. Yeah, they are getting another market there. Okay, and so. But who's ahead? That's really the question. So Aposto Ruler does have more cards left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 cards left. Domsonians literally only has the 6 cards. He has now got a gold. So it's going to be it's going to be just a big race for provinces. It's not going to be a long game. We sometimes play, when we watch, sometimes play guess how many turns the game is going to last. And I actually think this won't be. Anyone else have a guess? I mean, won't be more than 15, and it could be less. That's what I think. And so when are they going to start going for provinces? Are they going to keep building their deck, or are they going to go for provinces straight away? And I probably would start going for provinces pretty soon. Maybe one more, get a gold and a something, or, you know, vassal or something. He's got a laboratory and a remodel. But we're going to go for provinces pretty soon, I would think. Okay. Yeah. All right. So he's. So we can see here. We can see what he's got in his hand, can't we? This chapel and the gold. So I guess he's wondering whether or not to trash that copper and go for big, or whether to go for. I guess he'll trash a copper, and then he'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he might. Again, I would guess gold and something, but it could be a similar choice to Domsonius, who he took the lab and the remodel, didn't he? Do we want to remodel? I mean, you would want to remodel your chapel, really, wouldn't you? Because after you've trashed that last copper, he's done that. So he's going to market remodel. You might as well trash the chapel, because it's not going to be any use to you anymore. So that's why he's getting the remodel. Mike saying provinces once they hit 16 coins. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? So so remodel the chapel into what? Another remodel? What are we going to remodel it into? A vassal? A silver? Another remodel, yeah. And so the point of having those remodels is right at the end. You wouldn't do it yet, but right at the end you can trash those golds and get to provinces. So 9. So using Mike's strategy, you might be tempted to get a gold, would take you to 12 plus. You might still want to market, or a lab, but I mean, yeah, maybe one more. Does a gold and a silver get you there? It probably doesn't. 5 and 9 is only 14, but you've got the 2 markets. Yeah, so you could get it with a gold and a silver, but you're not guaranteed to go through your deck each time. So so you might want. You didn't make the final. Vassal gold, yeah, vassal gold. I quite like vassal gold, I think. Yeah, there isn't really a double action, is there? So yeah, he's having a bit of a think. Because you could even do something like laboratory silver, or he's gone gold. Is he going to go for the vassal? Or a silver? Maybe just this. What did he go for? Just took the gold. Interesting. You see, I wouldn't have thought of that. I would not have thought of just taking the gold and not getting a 3, but that's maybe it's right, because the silver does slow his deck down, doesn't it? And so I guess he's thinking next time. So Mike, let me help with my maths here. The next time he'll have what's he got? Gold, silver, 2 markets, and another gold. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I think I think you're right, Mike, that without a village or without a double action, then you'd never actually play that vassal unless it was the last thing in your hand. So maybe that's right, and then a silver's just better than a vassal in that situation. Okay, so we've got a lab market. So neither of them have gone for provinces at all yet. We're up to turn 11. I wonder how my prediction of turn 15 is doing. I might. Maybe it will be longer than that, but it sort of feels to me like it should be a quick game. So remodeling, the remodel to get a gold. Okay, 11. So he does have 14. And what's that last card? We should know that, shouldn't we? is another market. Could be another market. Getting another lab. So they're not in a rush, these guys. They're not in a rush to go and pick up these provinces. So the last 6. So I'm going to predict another gold, and then start provincing quickly, and also you can remodel the golds. So that's, I think, what I would do. He got another lab, so he's going to get through his deck each time. Okay, and Aposto Ruler, he's got the 2 labs and the 4 markets. So he's got the 4, and then 5, 6, 7, and 6, 13 he's got in total. So if you get 1 province, you'd have 5 left. So you could, I mean, I might be tempted to like province lab or something like that, or province market, because then you could province gold the next turn and then double province after that. That might be the thing. So my prediction is province market. But he's now, is he thinking about remodeling something? He's going to remodel a silver. No? Remodel into a market. Get a gold and a market. So they're really not rushing to get these victory points at all, which is interesting, actually. That's very calm of the players here in the final. That you can keep building for a little bit longer. So Aposto Ruler 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think he can get each time. And Domsonian's still got a very small deck. And you notice the players are managing to get all their cards into their hand, actually, which is very nice. Okay, Treasure Gold and Glitter Province. Right, he's rushing for the points now. The moment has come. So he could get another province as well if he wanted to. He could get another couple of golds, given he's trash one this turn. Yeah. What would I do? I think I would province. And how many remodel? You could even get province. You know, you could even province remodel if you wanted to, couldn't you? And because once this game does start to end, it'll end quick. That's my prediction still. Province. What did he do? Just the province. Yes. Again, Domsonians is very restrained in not buying with small amounts. Okay, and Aposto Ruler again has all the cards in his hand, gets 2 provinces. All right, so from having no provinces gone, we've now got 4 of the provinces gone. They both took a couple of provinces on their last turn. So actually, so if Domsonian's double provinces, and Aposto Ruler does too. So they both managed to double province again. Who started this game? This was Domsonian started, so that would be a tie. What I haven't researched is how many games this final is and what happens in the event of a tie. So okay, so it is plausible that they could both double province here. Now, of course, Aposto Ruler does have lots of markets and lots of buys. They've both got buys. So if you can get to like 18 rather than 16, then you might sneak in an estate as well to try and avoid that tie. Best of 1 final. Aposto Ruler wins if this is tie because he started second. Oh, is that right? But shouldn't it depend on? I mean, if Domsonian's plays last, then Aposto Ruler should win. But if Aposto Ruler plays last, would he still win a tie? Because normally the site would give that as an actual tie. Tournament rules, player 2 wins the tie regardless. Okay, so actually it's probably quite, in a situation like this, it'd probably be pretty good to be player 2 in this kind of match, actually, because ties aren't that rare in Dominion. Okay, yes, so Matt, thank you, Mike. So Matt had the choice whether he wanted to play first or second, and he did want to still play first. Interesting choice, actually. I wonder what the thinking is there, because actually I mean, in a situation like this where you've trashed all your estates and you're going all out for provinces, a tie isn't that unusual, I would think. Yeah, okay, so last turn, what did he do? He trashed. He's getting a duchy. Okay, so he trashed a silver, got a duchy now. He's got 10, so that could get him. I mean, you choose, right? So if you want to get, you can. And there must be provinces in his hands, right? The 2 provinces he picked up last time. So 10, but 10 is not that. He might want more money. 11 a duchy. So he wants the game to last a little bit longer. So I think so 11 a duchy actually doesn't get him any more money. So he's still going to only have 10, although he can always remodel his coins into victory points. That's Domsonians. So Apostoruler, I think, has a little bit more money, but of course is 6 victory points down at the moment. So now, so would you double province if you had a chance here? Oh, sorry, Matthew, you can come and join the stream if you want. A province and 2 duchies, yeah. Because if you got 2 provinces, so what the other guy who has 10, he'd have to, but wouldn't he have to remodel 2 golds into provinces at that point? So yeah, an interesting decision here. Because of course Apostoruler can also consider remodeling stuff. So he could, for example, do the same thing as Domsonians does and remodel the silver into a duchy. This is all he's got left in his hand, actually. So so 3. So you've only got 11. And of course, the other trick you can always do, I'm not saying you want to do it here, is remodel a province into a province just to use up one of the provinces. So if he didn't remodel anything, he'd have 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you could do that, right? Not remodel. You've got 10, you could get the 2 duchies, you then got the same number of points. He is going to remodel something. He's remodeling the golden province. 7, so he'll get, I suppose, a duchy. Yeah. And I guess the thinking is, if he gets a duchy here, I was going to say, what if Domsonians then double provinces? But actually it won't be that easy to do, because if you're trying to double province from Domsonians, then I think you're going to have to be trashing your own golds, which leaves you with not much. So and you can't do that twice in one turn because there isn't any double actions. There's like no villagers in this deck, so that's not going to be possible. So the best you can do is like trash 1. Yeah. Okay. So Mike's saying remodel silver to duchy and have 8 left over for province, keeping the gold. Yes. You would have 8 left, although he'd only have had Oh yeah. So you could have got a province duchy. So you then if you'd have done that, you would be 3 ahead. Yeah. Okay. So look, it's equal now. Thompson has played out his markets and his labs. He's got everything in his hand. Now I think we added it up to be 10 that he's got. But he's got a remodel. He's got gold. So what must he have? 3. He must have a gold and 2. Sorry, 2 golds. 2 golds and a silver he must have. And 2 provinces, 2 duchies. Gold, 2 silvers, 2 provinces, 2 duchies, and a remodel is what I think he's got, if I remember right. You can all correct me if I'm wrong. So okay, so you've got a remodel, a gold, and 2 silvers, and the rest is victory points. So what do you do with that? So if you didn't remodel anything, so a gold, you'd have 9. So you could buy 1 province. Sorry, it might be 2 golds, mightn't it? Because it was going to be 10. Sorry, 2 golds. But anyway, you can buy a province or 2 duchies. So that would be one choice. You could, I don't know if this would be good. You could remodel your province into a province and buy 2 duchies. Then you would, but then if the other guy can get 2 provinces, he just wins. So or you could just buy a province. I mean, maybe you just do that, right? Just play it, just buy a province. And then the question is, can a Posto ruler get 2 provinces on the last go? What's he done? He's trashed a silver and got a duchy and played the 2 golds. I'll tell you, I was right on what coins he had, I think. And so what's left in his hand? So I think it's the province, 2 duchies, and oh no, the remodel's gone. You're going to help me remember, Matthew. Anyway, so so the question is, does he buy a province here? Because if he buys a province here, then a 10 coin last turn, bought a gold, 13 now. Okay, so he's got another gold in there as well. Maybe. Yes. A remodel 1. Are you sure he's got that? Yeah, maybe. Okay. But he can't remodel now because he hasn't got actions, but that's next time. Yeah. So oh, sorry, you're talking about a Posto ruler. Apologies, Mike. Yeah. So if Domsonians buys a province, a Posto ruler has 13, so he's got enough to remodel a gold province and buy a province. So it's dangerous to buy a province here from Domsonians, and indeed Domsonians has bought a gold instead. Okay. Ha. Wow. So there's a lot of calculation in this game, isn't there? Okay, out come the 6 markets of a Posto ruler. He's got those 6 markets there, and we can see in his hand, they are 16. So would you get a double province? Okay, so if you get a double province, you would be 9 ahead. And so then the question is, can Domsonians get a province and a duchy plus something?
Yeah.
Because if you draw, remember, you Domsonians would lose. So assuming a Posto does take 2 provinces, Domsonians needs more than a province and a duchy to finish the game off. Now, how many remodels does Domsonians? It doesn't matter because you can only remodel once a turn. Now, you could always remodel you could start remodeling your laboratories into duchies, for example, at this point. And so what could Domsonians do? So you'd need...
Do you remember how many coins?
No,
That's
that's what I'm always struggling with, is how many coins.
I guess he knows.
He'll know. Yeah, he'll know, but I don't. Yeah, because if he's got 10, I think he probably does have 10. So what you could do, he didn't take the 2 provinces. Yeah, I think what he could have done, if the guy had taken the 2 provinces, could remodel a lab to a duchy, buy a province and then a state, and that would be enough.
So it's a poisoned province.
A poisoned province. Yeah, so they're both
2
of them.
Even, really.
Sorry?
You can't bring the provinces down to 2 or 1, really, or it's very dangerous.
No. If you take the province down to 1, and if there's 2 left, then the other guy could finish it off. That's the thing. So okay. Because you can't trash 2 things in a go. There isn't a way of doing it, because you never can get that extra action. I think that's true. There's no way of doing that. Oh, so what's he done? Remodeled a gold into a province and bought a province. Okay, right. So what do we need? 33. I can't even work it out now. You need
Province and 2 duchies.
Province and 2 duchies, is it? Yes, a province and 2 duchies. But that's, yeah. He's done it. And he actually didn't even need the draw. He managed to get the estate as well. Whoa, what an exciting game. A very narrow win by Aposto Ruler. Of course, Domsonians has been playing fantastically throughout the tournament, managing to win his game. Aposto Ruler, they're being very sporting at the end. Domsonians saying congratulations, and Aposto Ruler saying he was lucky with his 5-2. Okay, great. What an exciting final. Congratulations actually to both players, but congratulations on that great win by Aposto Ruler in the final. A big thank you to Mike Dixon for organising the tournament. It was a great deal of fun, and actually Mike has been organising Dominion in person and online for many years, and it's I didn't know the game before it was on at the Mind Sports. Actually, that's not quite true. I did, but it's been great fun playing at the Mind Sports. So big thanks to Mike, big thanks to all the organisers and to all the players, and everyone I played tonight. Was a lot of fun. And thanks everybody for watching this final. Thank you very much.